Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? All right, me too. Let's get this party started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here we go. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my cards, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. My friends, I'm only human. I make mistakes, I forget. But again, so today's live stream is all about the cards. Tarot cards and oracle cards. Today we'll be using the the Urban Crow Oracle. I think we might have used these yesterday as well. They are my favorite. So let me just get set up. I'm never on time. Never. What's your worst quality, Tracy? Not being on time. At least I'm honest about it. All right. Okay. If you're new, again, first of all, thank you. Thank you for being here and welcome. I have all my information written in a grimoire. This is so if anybody is like, oh, what is she reading? What is she looking at over there? My book. Also, make sure you have something to drink. I have a cup of coffee and a little bit of water left from our workout this morning. See if we have an empty spot on this page. So happy Friday. Yay. Whoops, happy Friday. Yay. My friends, we made it. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, is this week? Is it ever going to get here? So put the date on here. And we'll get these cards shuffled up. Actually, give me a moment to get set up down here on the laptop so that I can chat back and forth. Sometimes it takes a moment. From top chat to live chat, that's the one I like to use so everybody is included. And let me write hello, my email address, and I will highlight it so it is pinned to the top of the chat if anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading. There we go. Perfect. So I'll get the cards shuffled and we'll see what happens. So again, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And I might as well take this opportunity to mention that I'm going on vacation and I will be back Thursday. So my friends, I hope you have a wonderful week and enjoy your holiday weekend. Kids going back to school soon. Some people already have kids that went back to school, grandkids going back. Whoops. Susan, hello, good morning. Of course you can get a map card. How are you? What's your weather like in New Mexico? Yeah, you're like, I'm hanging in there. Did you have a restful night then? All right, Susan. It's going to rain later. It's been raining here for days. I'm going to make sure none flipped over before I continue. All right. Ah, so you can feel it in your bones. Ah, you poor thing. I feel for you because I am the same way. But it settles in my hip. There it is. The first card you have is Storm Fields in the upright position. This card says, first of all, this too shall pass. It says an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs released. Like a storm in nature must break. For these events to occur, electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Remember, not all storms are destructive. They serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Ah, your eyes are still puffy. Oh, my poor friend. Oh, from where Mystery bopped you in your sleep, your cat. He was like, wake up and feed me. He was being very demanding. All right. So, Susan, do you have any plans for the weekend? For the Labor Day weekend? Aha, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's a good one. You're like, I'm going to sleep as much as I can. Did he happen to scratch you? Is that why your eye is puffy? Do you have a scratch anywhere? Wick News. Hello and welcome, my friend. Welcome. All right, we have some cards here. How are you? Would you like to be put on the list for a free card pull? Wick News? I need to start asking, or before I start writing. Some people get highly offended if you put their name on the list and they didn't want to be on there. So somebody out there in YouTube land. Awesome, thank you. Let's get you on here. And you will be next, my friend. So the first card we have is the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles represents abundance. So they're dubbed GAINZ. GAINZ. Just putting these cards back. The first card you have is again, Four Pentacles. The Four represents selfishness for a reason. Um, Susan, thank you for being here. I hope you feel better. And I'll call you later because I'm going to be gone until Thursday, Susan. So we got to get our talk session in. So selfishness for a reason. We all know that person who's selfish. They're just that way. They won't share with anybody. Nothing. But this one is for a reason. Maybe you have kids or you're taking care of someone. Either way, selfishness for a reason. You also have the Seven of Swords. This card is a warning card, and it represents trespass and the stealing of ideas. So number one, be careful of sharing any information. You want to make sure your information isn't being shared with a third party. And also, are you being too trusting? And that comes with work, school, home. Any ideas that you have may be passed off as their own. So you have been warned. Keep your ideas to yourself until you get all the wheels in action, until things are rolling. You don't want anybody to take your idea and run with it. You also have the King of Swords. This card says, don't be caught off guard. You've already been warned. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. That's also the selfishness for a reason. Suren, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. All right. Question noted. Before we move on to Wick News, I want to pull the Oracle for the person that received those 3 cards, the warnings. Suren, did you get a chance to view your reading? It came out on the 23rd. Oops. All right, one more good shuffle here, and we'll move on to Wick News. Divine Energy, hello. Welcome back. Let's get you on the list before it gets too large. And how are you today? All right, so someone out there in YouTube land, the one who received the 3 tarot cards just a moment ago, you have 2 of them. The Wrath card. You are second down. So I have one person ahead of you, Suren. We have Wick News, and then you, and then Divine Energy. Wrath. Wrath creates a powerful energy. The card even looks powerful. The energy, so let me explain the card. Outside, there's 100 crows out. You can see all the crows looking out. This person's looking out the window. The sky was nearly black with swarms of angry birds dive bombing the tree outside. A young raccoon had killed a baby crow. The energy in the air was almost palpable. You could feel the anger of the crows as well as the fear of the raccoon, who clung desperately to the tree for dear life. Wrath creates a powerful energy. It can be destructive and lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. Wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know you're angry. They must feel or experience the anger in some way. This card asks you to consider the energy you are creating from your anger. Is it one that will, in the end, create a positive change in your relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. It is through wrath that anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. Suren, you're welcome. You are very welcome, my friend. Capricorn, all right. I love these. I love the Crow Oracle. They're my favorite. Displacement. When a crow is angry, it can't always take its anger out on the source, as it may be gone or too significant a threat. Needing a release, crows will express their displeasure at times in destructive ways. So, my friend, be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking out your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. Emotions centered around shame and how we view our position within an experience can also contribute to displacement. When this card appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger or if you're just looking for an easy target. Be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships that you value. This card may also call to your attention an awareness of being someone else's punching bag. Let me repeat that. Displacement may also call to your attention an awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. Wick News, you are next. That is super cool. I love crows. I have a crow tattoo on my foot. I have a whole murder of oh my gosh, I almost said tattoos that show up. I have a whole murder of crows that show up twice a day, every day. And one of them is huge. I love it. What a cool nickname. Wick News. Before I start pulling your cards, shuffling, move stuff out of my way, I offer free in-depth card readings. If you're interested in one, I have some days available. I have September 28th. It is a Sunday. And then I'm open for October. Oh gosh, I was totally at a loss for words. Divine energy. Oh my goodness. I'm good. How are you? So Wick News, I would love to pencil you in for a reading if you would like one. Again, they're free. And I'm going to start shuffling the tarot deck for you first. So after Wick News is Suren, and then Divine Energy. one. I will look for you, my friend. Ah, there we go. All right, audio bliss. September 15th. Oops. September 14th, audio bliss. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the crow cards up first. I should say at the same time. Pull it at the same time instead of after. Here we go. All right, so this, I'm going to take this one right here. All right, so the very first card you have, Wick News, is an Ace of Wands. Wands is a yes card. It's good, it's positive, it represents the springtime. And Wands represents days. Some of them represent months, weeks, years, but Wands are days. So something good, positive, quite possibly happening in an amount of days. And the Ace represents the start of something new. So 1 through 10 in Taurosophy represents a cycle. And we go through multiple cycles in our lifetime. 1 representing the start of something new. And this urges you to move on, get out, and do something new. Now, this something new could be a new neighborhood, maybe a new career. The thing about this card, it says that you are full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. But you must make the first move and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. You have the Magician. This is a major arcana. Some call it the major arcana. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it represents change, and it's going to happen quickly. So this card, and it also represents, okay, my reading, oh my gosh, I wish I could start this over. My writing is very tiny in some spots. This card encourages you to be resourceful. Use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And remember, it's all in the know-how. So you already know how to do this. You have the experience. And you have the Strength card, another major arcana. This is your third yes. So if there is anything you are like questioning in your mind, should you do it? Will it be beneficial? Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. This card represents power, courage, being generous. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. So this card is an through inner strength card. And you also have the waterproof card. This is one of my favorite cards in the Crow deck. This card, birds have a greasy protective coating, and it prevents their skin from getting wet. You too have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. When we are waterproof, we are protected from other people's draining emotions that weigh us down. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. So casual insults, snarky comments, and those, and we all know them, emotional vampires, they don't bother someone who is waterproof. So being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and will leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you're waterproof, you can be a good listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing their emotions, leaving you free to support others in need. So this card asks you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. I talk to birds all the time, Wick, all the time. So I have the crows. I also have 2 quail and 7 chicken. Working my way up to more. So Wick News, if you would like that free in-depth card reading, it's a whole layout. Let me know. I would be more than happy to put you on the list. Put you on the list. Actually, the only thing I would need, you said you're a Capricorn, I would just need the year you're born. And if you have any questions. Coffee break. I feel connection. All right, so Suren. Suren is next. And then Divine Energy. Coffee. Don't let your coffee get cold. Only just hold on for a couple more moments, my friend. So you guys, I was binge watching Mr. Broken on YouTube, and oh my gosh, some of the things are their body cams from police officers. Wow, body cam footage. It is amazing what they have to put up with and go through. Have any of you guys seen Mr. Broken? Subscribe to him or anything? Such a great channel. It's just things nobody thinks about what our law enforcement goes through. All the time. All the time. I love the body cam videos. It really gives you a peek into society. My father was a dispatcher for the sheriff's department in our county, and when it first started, the surrounding ones, and wow, yeah. Anyway, wow. Suren, they do. They totally do. It's a shame. It's a shame. So Suren, the very first card you have is the Temperance card, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes. I cannot remember what your question was, but it was about somebody's feelings towards you or about a relationship. It's a yes, and it's positive. And this card represents change. It could also represent a Sagittarius. But it represents change and that you should go for it, and you will know when the time is right. This is one of the best cards to receive in a reading, Temperance. There's only a few of them I talk about being a card we all want, no matter where in a reading, and this is one of them. Temperance, the sun, the star. Of course, the Ten of Cups is a good one to receive too. You have the Ace of Wands. This one just came out for Wick. This one represents the start of something new. It's a yes. It's a positive. Wands represents something positive coming quite possibly in days. And it urges you to move on and set out and do something new. And again, this could be a new neighborhood, a new career, anything like that. The most important thing is you're full of the pioneer spirit. It drives you forward. The most important thing is you must make the first move and believe in your vision and yourself. It may be the making of you. You have a Three of Pentacles. Pentacles representing GAINZ. Pardon me. This card represents apprenticeship and cooperation. So if you've been putting applications in, it's a good sign that you're going to get a job, apprenticeship. If you've been putting, maybe you're looking for an apartment, a home. If you've been putting, again, applications in, this card is a good indication that you are going to be called upon. Again, it's also a cooperation card. Threes in the 1 through 10 of Tarosophy are activating cards, so you must activate yourself. It's the Go For It card. You also have the Sacred Space. This is a cool card. You're like, what? Cool. This card, Sacred Space. It may be your home. It could be your favorite path in the woods, or maybe a spot on the beach. This card may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This, my friend, is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it's a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. Those are some nice cards. Congratulations, Suren. In case you want to look at them again. This was the first one. And then, I can't remember, was it the first one? Anyways, all three of them are very good cards. And now we have Divine Energy. Can you work with him? All right. That's your first question. We'll see what we get for you. So what I get when I start watching YouTube and binge watching, animal rescues get me too. Like when people find a dog or a cat. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I need to start a rescue. And then I'm like, no, I don't. No, I really don't. But I would like to help everybody. So your very first question was, can I work with him? And your answer is a yes. Cups represent yes. And it's also a 9 of Cups. It represents abundance and being pleased with yourself. It says you surround yourself with achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. This card, now this is the important part. This card says you can have all you desire if You wish and vision a better life. Is it the right time? Whoops, I didn't mean to shuffle them again. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So as far as is this the right time? This card says no. Don't be caught off guard. I almost shuffled them again. The last card. Jimmy, hello, welcome. All right. You have the Seven of Swords. That's not a 7. Goodness gracious, it's an 8. As far as the timing not being right, you may not be quite ready. You personally may not be ready because you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. So once you yourself realize that you're the only one stopping you, then you will be ready. You have the Knight of Wands. And when I say this, it represents that you're stepping on your own toes. When you make a decision, you second guess yourself or you talk yourself out of it. So once you start to trust your intuition, then you will know the time is right. You have the Knight of Wands. This is a corresponding card, and it represents that all will benefit as long as you are sincere with heart. But there's more. Now, whether this is you or somebody you know, this person has all the enthusiasm and all the good ideas. The thing about this person is they must be in charge, and they want everybody to know it. They always get carried away, and then they lose interest. They tend to not be a team player, and the person tends to be self-employed. You have the Emperor card. This is a major arcana. This represents a fatherly figure. And it says to exercise your authority and maintain your boundaries. That is important. Maintain your boundaries. And I say it all the time. Boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. You have a Pentacles card. The Four of Pentacles, it represents selfishness, but for a reason. You have the Five of Wands. This is like play fighting, competition, games. So, it's a push and shove card also. And it, too, is a call for you to put boundaries in place. Competition, if competition is the name of the game, you will win and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. And you also have the Tower card, a major arcana. You can see lightning. This card represents sudden change, and it's already happening. So just like lightning striking something, there's nothing we can do about it. And this change is through no fault of your own. And again, it's already happening. With the Tower card and the change and everything, with the lightning strikes and everything comes crumbling down, it frees you up to wipe the slate clean and start all over when you know the time is right. The cards seem to be saying that you have some inner workings to take care of. Dave, hello, welcome. Let's grab an oracle card for you first, my friend. Let's get Dave on the list. There it is. Ooh. You have the luck card. This came up in just recently in a card of the day. So this card's divine energy. It represents that something good is coming. But you must be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield the best results. So stop restricting yourself. Luck does not happen by accident. It feels that way. But luck occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming. But it will be your talents that will seal the deal. Good morning. Oops, wrong cards. Don't put the tarot in there. So, divine energy, before we move on to Dave, you said you would like a love card? Oh, goodness gracious. I have to stand up. Is the weather in India cool right now, or is it hot? Okay. You have the boundaries card again. Divine energy, this is like the fourth one you've received. So, before I read this card, I'm going to take the opportunity to mention again, boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. Boundaries, divine energy, are doors to keep you safe. And I'm going to pull a tarot card for your last question. Is my past relationship, is it karmic? Is karmic relationship? Mobile Moore, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. I will put you on the list in just a moment. So I'm only going to pull one card for your question, divine energy. Is your past relationship karmic relationship? The Queen of Wands is a yes card. Michelle, I agree. I agree. Let's put Mobile More on the list. Michelle, would you like to be put on the list as well? And we're going to read this boundaries. This boundaries card is for you as well. You have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as the present. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created in your life so far and resolve to reset them where necessary. Ask your angels and guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly from now on. A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. And you are welcome. You are very welcome. Put Michelle on the list. Is it Michelle or Michelle Lee? Dave. Dun, dun, dun. Are you ready? Whoops. How do we know who our angels are? That's a good question. I think, first of all, it's Shell. Okay, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Think about it. First, I think it's the feeling you get when they're around. An angel, their aura is pure love. It's like they leave a residue behind. It's true. If a dime pops out, Dave, oh my gosh, that whole day, I found a dime, and it was all misshaped, but it is on my computer desk. And then Sister Susan called me, and she was talking about a coin she had, and I know it. There's more. Oh my goodness. I looked it up. I wished I would have wrote it down. So then I had another friend message me, and she was like, I didn't even get a chance to say anything. And she was like, chitter chattery. I found this dime on the floor, and da 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 da, and I'm going to use it for da 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 da. And I'm like, my jaw dropped. I was like, you're like the fourth person today that mentioned a dime. So I looked it up, and apparently when dimes come to you, they're messages from loved ones from the beyond. So my friend, save those dimes. They're either saying hello or something, but they are messages from loved ones. And now I have goosebumps again. Yes, yeah, I would not doubt that at all. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here's one. Actually, there's more than that. There's two. And we're going to shuffle the crow. So your birthday is in June, Michelle? No way. My youngest son's birthday is the 17th of June. He's a Gemini. And he shares it with his cousin, a female, who was born the exact day I was in labor, and my brother's wife was in labor across the country. So I'm in New York, and she was way over in Washington, and we were in labor at the same time. My grandma couldn't get a hold of my brother. So yeah, they're kind of like twin cousins. I don't know, you can't really say it that way, but it's cool. It's cool. And my oldest son's birthday is in June as well. So my oldest and youngest are in June. One's a Cancer and one's a Gemini. All right, Dave, are you ready? He's like, yeah, you're drawing it out, Tracy. The first card you have is the Page of Cups. And they always come with a message. And the message, I was like, wait a minute. The message is for you to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention, and live life like there's no tomorrow. Like literally. You deserve it. You have the Three of Swords. This card represents petty conflict and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. So this card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion. Again, petty conflict. In my experience, it's easier just to let bygones be bygones, be the better person, just be the better person. And you have the Empress card, a major arcana. This card represents when components align, more creates more. It can represent home, and again, more creates more. It's an understanding card. And the understanding is that you reap what you sow. So if you plant corn, you know you're going to get corn. You plant corn, you get corn. It's an understanding. But so, more creates more. More happiness creates more happiness. More anger creates more anger. Bitterness. Be the better person. I am a Pisces. Mobile more. March 14th. What's that? That's the pi number? Yeah, March 14th. Wrong book. You have the mimicry card also, Dave. So, I don't know if anybody... Crows call... Bleh, bleh, bleh. That was horrible. The crow's call was so human-like, it convinced the dog that its guardian was calling. Most cases, though, are within domesticated crows, like parrots. Crows have the ability to mimic sounds, from voices to sirens. This card may arise in a reading if you need to consider if someone is putting on airs or is pretending to be something that is not genuine. On the other hand, it may be you that might benefit from a little mimicry. Sometimes we need to fake it till we make it and project a persona that is not our own to get our foot in the door. Be cautious, though. The truth may come out and you may be required to prove your authenticity. This card may also indicate that someone is trying to sound or pass themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. You may need to ask yourself if this individual is showing you their authentic self or simply pretending to be something you find more attractive. Dave, I believe you're right. Inheritance has a way of doing that with people. When my in-laws passed away, my father-in-law passed away first, and then my mother-in-law. So my husband has two brothers, a twin and a younger brother. And I tell you what, they were the best. That is how things should be done. They had everything, their parents had everything written down, taken care of, um, a list of stuff. And those boys didn't argue. They did everything to the T the way their parents wanted it. And with money came out the pretenders. Yep. And then everybody who thinks you owe them something. It's a shame that you have to go through that. It's a shame. Did you receive a book about grieving when your mom passed away, Dave? Mobile More, you are next, my friend. I ask you this because in the book, I received one when my mom passed away. In the book, it tells you do everything you possibly can not to spend a dime of that money for a whole year, because specifically because of the stuff you're going through right now. Dave, I'm going to look through the bag I received when my mom passed away. Now, she passed away in 2010, but I still have this bag because you never know when you're going to need some of the information. So if you have a death certificate, or if you haven't gotten one yet, you should probably get multiples because you're going to need them. And you're going to need them later on in life. Or if you have children, they may need them later on in life too. My uncle passed away, and I needed one of my mom's death certificates to give an attorney for his estate. So it's a good idea to have multiples. And if you can make it a year without spending any of the money other than what was needed on the estate and the funeral, yeah, try not to spend any for a whole year like the book suggests. And I will look for that book and put it in my community tab and tag you in it. As long as you're a subscriber, you'll get the tag. Mobile More, you are next, my friend. Oh, I know, my heart goes out to you for losing your mom. You guys, I think someone knocked on the door. Hold on. If so, it was super quiet because my assistant didn't hear. You guys, it's times like this, I wished I had another phone. There's a little bird out there pecking on the door. Oh my gosh. Oh, so your brother was in charge. Are you putting that away? I know it's none of my business. It's none of my business. I apologize for even saying that, Dave. Mobile More, it is your turn. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. A mobile more. Every single one of your cards is a court card. Okay. You're a Sagittarius. Mobile more, do I have you on the list for a free card reading? Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot get my thoughts together. If you guys don't know, we're going on vacation. We're gonna be gone till Thursday. So my brain is a little scattered at the moment. But my friends, if anybody wants a card reading, in-depth card reading, this is like 10 or more cards, let me know. I will be happy to put you on the list. I was waiting to hear from Wick News on whether they wanted a September date. Anyways, you guys, if you're interested, let me know. Mobile more. All right. Let me shuffle up the oracle cards for you. So with the appearance of all these high numbered arcanas, it shows that something in your life is coming to an end. Just get one word, just an oracle. It's all we need for mobile more. There it is. Good for you for sharing. It's hard to be there for somebody going through cancer. My mom had, when she found out she had cancer, she was diagnosed immediately with stage 4. And it was horrible. Horrible. Stage 4 adenocarcinoma. Mobile more. The first card you have is the Queen of Wands, a major arcana. This is a court card. The Queen of Wands represents that you should not withdraw from intimidating situations. It says to adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. And I have a begilding spell, aka recipe. If you're interested, send me an email and I will be happy to share it with you. This card also represents love and money. It's a yes card. It's positive. This card can represent a dark woman, like a country woman, someone who spends their time outside, so they're tanned. They're friendly, they're loving, and they're honorable. So if you have any questions, and if the question you have is about a woman, she is interested in you. If the question you have is about a man, the man is well disposed, so they have money. They're friendly. This man is favorable and sympathetic, so the man is agreeable with you. You have the Page of Swords. This card says to withdraw and get some air. Choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. So this is a think before you speak card. And there are a lot of times we don't realize the things we say are quite so sharp and cutting. So just withdraw, get some air, think about it. And because again, it can make or break a difficult situation. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure and set a good example. Maintain your composure. Set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. Again, this could also be about a man, and if so, the man, it's someone you know, and again, they are agreeable and they agree with you. Dignity and maintain your composure. This could be people might be watching you, like looking up to you as a role model, big brother type thing. So set a good example, and maintain composure. Queen of Swords. This card represents, it says this person is wise, they're direct, they're ambitious, they speak sharply. That's what the sword is for. This could be you. It says say what you think. Be your own person. The most important thing is this card says keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. And you have the Mischief card, the Oracle. This is kind of a fun card. So crows and ravens, well, they have a penchant for pulling tails. Whether it's a cat tail, a cow tail, a dog tail, it can even be another bird tail. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but others' time it is purely just to get a rise out of the creature. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. I like this card. I always have. Mainly because crows are little stinkers. And now we have Michelle. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and being so patient. I start talking, I get on a subject, and yeah, you guys know how it goes. And this one is for Michelle. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And like I mentioned, if you, Michelle, would like an in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout. I'd be happy to do one. They're free. The only thing I need is your zodiac sign and the year you were born. And if you have any questions, you don't need a question, because the cards tell you what they want you to know. Awesome. I will put you... We'll get that taken care of in just a minute. 1, you have the Queen of Wands as well. Be your own person. Keep your strong convictions. That's right. You already gave me your... I appreciate that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. one more good shuffle. I feel like I just threw that card. Or there you have all kinds of stuff they want you to know. The first card we have is the Queen of Wands. So again, this card is, let's go to Wands. This card is, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour and ooze charm and magic from every pore. Begilding everyone you meet. So I have a begilding spell, aka recipe. If you would like it, send me an email and I will share it with you. This card also represents love and money. It represents a dark woman, like a country woman, someone who is very tanned is what I mean. And this person is very friendly, loving, and honorable. And again, if you have a question about a woman, she is interested in you. So it could be friendship, work, anything like that. She is interested in you. If it is about a man, the man is well disposed. He's friendly, favorable, and sympathetic. You have the Lover's card, a major arcana. It's a yes card. It represents a Gemini. Again, it's positive. It's a yes. And this card says that nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability. Be transparent and open. And you have a Six of Cups. This card is a leveling up card. It represents a possible reunion, bumping into somebody from the past, or a rekindle of something from the past. This card will bring back those childlike wishes, those first time feelings, and those first time flutters. Sixes, again, are leveling up cards, and they represent that there's been a flip in energy and things are being taken to another level. So, something has just recently happened, an encounter or something, to take things to another level. You are patiently going with the flow. I can understand that. And we have the Community card, your Oracle. Let me see if I can pronounce your name properly. Sati. Is that how you say it? Sati? Is it, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Me? I want to say Miha, but I don't think that's right. Sati. But I have you on the list, my friend. Please, if you would put it in the chat how I pronounce your name, that way I won't say it wrong. I feel horrible when I do that. So when you pull this card, it's a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities here, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. This card may also indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain within the community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and as a result you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of a community that you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. And I don't think I've received an email from Wick News. Let me check real quick. To see what spot. What is going on? Okay. I think we're all right. Oh, Michelle. So I have the 28th. The 28th of September available for your reading. I will put you in there. Michelle, Gemini. So if anybody else wants one, we are now in October. Sati, are you ready, my friend? Current feelings for you. Awesome, thanks. And since it's a Sunday, it will be viewable at 1 p.m. my time. And I'm in New York. So it'll be viewable just after church lets out. Everybody eats lunch and gets home. It'll be a perfect time to sit down with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and listen to your reading. All right, here we go, Sati. And I will... Let me get these first before I continue. I love posting a reading on Sunday for Sunday afternoons. All right, Sati, you have 4 cards. And so I've been using the Oracle, the Crow Oracle. I have other Oracle decks with me. If you would prefer I didn't use the Crow Oracle for you, let me know. If you don't want the Crow, I know a lot of people from India, Pakistan, they don't like the crows. That's the only reason I'm asking. I don't know what country you're from, but I don't want to, I want to make sure I ask you first before I use them. So these are the other ones I've brought with me. I have mermaids and the maps, or the crows. And I would like to pull one before we do the, get into the reading of the cards. Maybe I should just pick one. I will just use the map oracle for you, in hopefully in good judgment. One more good shuffle for you. And we'll see if the Oracle has a card for you. Oh my. We have the Wishing Well card. All right, so first one you have is the Knight of Swords. Your question is somebody's current feelings for you. The Knight of Swords. The Knight says to be alert and be ready to defend yourself and speak your mind. You have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful to not be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. And you have the Page of Swords. You've got a lot of swords, my friend. This card says to withdraw, get some air, and choose your words wisely. For they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. So the cards seem to say that there's a lot of arguing and disagreeing in your life. Is there a lot of arguing with this person you're talking about? Is it Rahman? You also have the Hermit card. This is a major arcana. This is a positive card. It can represent a Virgo. And this card says that you need to take the time to be alone and look within and find your purpose in life. What it is you want. Is this the person you want? Is that what you really want? Take the time. You also have the wishing well in the upright position. This is your oracle. And this card says that desire is the most important impulse for creating life. You're now seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment, more or less. It's like when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or you are conceiving a baby or an idea. This card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities, where new life is co-created in magical ways. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside, be a channel for higher forces, and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. My friend, prepare to be amazed. And you also have the magic prayer card in reverse. This oracle says that self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. In reverse, this is a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only way. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson, and a lonely one as well. Perhaps it is time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. My friend, be assured that they will be better than any you could ever dream up. I hope that helps, my friend. Wow, we finished a little bit early. That doesn't happen all the time. And on a Friday, yay! That is cold. So we'll give it a couple more moments before I end the video. If Dave is still here, I'm going to take a little bit of time to look for that book and send you a picture of it. What else do I have? Well, let me go ahead and take the time to do my closing at this point. If you like this type of content based around tarot cards, oracle, and true love reading cards, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. I am trying to reach the 5,000 subscriber mark by the end of 2025. It is the end of August 2025, and we are almost at 3,000. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So share. Share with your friends, your family, your frenemies. You never know. There might be something in the playlist that they are interested in as well. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers, each level is a different price and offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free, and that will never change. So again, my friends, if you are interested in a free in-depth card reading of your own, we are booked out till October, but it'll get you on the list. Send me an email. It's highlighted at the top of the chat. And my friends, I think that's it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too. That way you'll be notified every time I upload content. I guess I'm going to get ready for vacation a little bit early. My friends, have a great weekend. Enjoy the Labor Day weekend. And be kind. You guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.